shouldn't have had an out and a black my eye. I'm really a lovable, peaceable kind of guy. I wouldn't scare a rabbit and I couldn't harm a flea, but he shouldn't have had an out and a swing on me.
Okay, here we are at the Palmer House in Chicago, and I am with the legendary, talented actor, Mr. Tony Curtis. Nice to meet you. The Some Like It Hot musical playing today. How was it performing last night?
Oh, excellent, excellent. You know, we're a touring company, so each week we're in a different city, and we have to rely on the trucks that bring all the equipment. You know, once they forgot part of the set, so we have to ad-lib it or improvise. But, excuse me, last night everything showed up on time, and we had a complete performance.
Excuse me, friend, where would I find a good hotel? Try the Palmer House in Chicago.
How was it performing on stage compared to on film?
I don't find any difference at all. You know, when you work in film, you want to get it right, and if you don't, you cut and you do it again. In the theater, you've got to get it right, or as close to right as possible. There's nobody stopping it and starting it again. Yeah. So you have to adjust it in a different attitude, manner. And it works out okay. Everybody seems to enjoy it.
Jerry, you can't be serious.
Why not? He keeps marrying girls all the time.
But you're not a girl, you're a guy. And why would a guy want to marry a guy?
Security.
I do want to touch up on the film version, which was very funny. How was it working with Jack Lemmon on that film?
He was the finest of men. He was a very close friend of mine, and I miss him a lot. Yeah. He only died a little while ago.
Yeah.
Another foot.
Another foot. Ah.
37 inches to go.
Oh, 37 inches to go. Huzzah! At the rate we've been melting, that's good for about 1 more week.
You better keep it to yourself.
Oh, of course I'll keep it to myself. Until the water reaches my lower lip, and then I'm gonna mention it to somebody.
One of my funniest movies that you are also in with was Blake Edwards' The Great Race.
The Great Race. What a movie that is, huh?
It was the best. It still holds up today. Why does that movie work so well?
Well, perhaps the storyline is a very powerful one. But if I may be so bold, I feel that both Jack and I playing diametric roles is what amuses you. And that came after Some Like It Hot. So you see, it was a kind of a nice balance. But it's full of light and colorful and a lot of physical action. And Jack was the most amusing man.
Professor Fate.
Professor Fate.
Be I, Professor Fate! Fate the Magnificent!
Did they let you keep the Leslie special after the movie?
No, well, that car you wouldn't want to keep.
Oh, okay.
It was made of paper mache and rubber bands and little glue.
Yeah.
The Leslie special.
Oh, but I kept all the clothes. Oh. I kept all that white stuff.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, madman.
Oh, apologize. Thought you were...
Pulling it out by the roots, you see, I warned you. The madman, did you see him trying to pull me beard out like by the roots?
How did you keep a straight face with Jack Lemmon? Because he was just all going crazy.
You just couldn't. I never did. I just let him carry on, and then I'd break up and laugh. I said, let's do it again. You know, I finally got to do it. But then after a while, our antics, we get used to him. Yeah. So he'll do something really funny. I'll say, gee, what did you do that for? You know. So I'm able to handle it and play with it.
Yeah. I challenge you to another race!
Was there supposed to be a sequel after? Did they think about it?
Well, yeah, there was for a while, you know, but the studios were very reluctant, and Blake Edwards was somewhat difficult when the picture was over in the cutting aspects of it, and so I don't think the studio wanted to go near it again.
Frisbee, leave the room!
Another great movie was Houdini. Did you ever...
Houdini was a wonderful picture.
Did you ever pick up any tricks?
Oh, a lot of the magic I still... I'm able to do or remember or observe anyway.
Right.
It's nice to know how these magic acts work.
Right.
You know. But I've been lucky. I've been in some really good, fine movies. The Boston Strangler, Spartacus, The Defiant Ones, Sweet Smell of Success. So I've had some really interesting roles in my career.
My name is Marvin Lazar, and welcome to showbiz.
I saw you come in with a cowboy hat. Was that from Bad News Bears at all?
Oh, yeah, it could be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my traveling hat.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Fellas, a welcoming committee.
What do you got coming up for the future?
I'm not quite sure. I'm on this tour now until May. Okay. There's an idea about a movie, but I'm not quite sure when that's going to be. So I leave the future open. Yeah. You know, I like the way to handle it, like a cavalier, let it come as it will. Yeah. You know.
How's Jamie Lee Curtis doing?
Jamie is doing good. She's, I think she's working now. Okay. I don't see much of my children. Okay. They're all busy, but that's all right.
Oh, that's great. Runs in the family.
You got it.
And you're an artist too, is that correct?
I'm a painter, yes.
And where did that inspiration come from?
That's come all my life. I've been a painting. You know, I would have been a painter whatever happened. If I'd have been a dentist, I would have been a painter.
Oh, yeah. Great. Well, Tony, I want to thank you very much for this interview. You're an excellent actor, entertainer, and especially on the show today.
Well, you're so kind to me, and I appreciate it.